Kiran Rao, congratulations for this incredible feat. And we are certainly hoping and praying that you lift Oscars as well.
Thank you so much. It's such an incredible honor to have been chosen as India's entry.
Ms. Rao, what does it mean for Indian cinema globally? And how do you think the global audience will connect with this? Because, of course, the film was screened at the 48th Toronto International Film Festival in September of 2023.
Well, I think that the film touches upon such universal themes that I am very hopeful that the film will cut across any kind of cultural barriers, language, the idea of rural and urban, and appeal as a story of sisterhood, a story of women, a story of looking after each other in these times. I feel like it's a story of hope. So I feel that globally as well, there's a lot that perhaps people will connect to in the film.
Absolutely. And would you say that this movie actually validates Indian cinema's growing global presence, the fact that the language barriers are diminishing, and the Bollywood, or should I say the industry's potential for further growth and recognition?
Yes, I do think that the more, in fact, authentic and rooted and organic films are, the more they appeal to an international audience, because they truly give you a window of insight into a different culture, but into also what are sometimes very shared problems or shared concerns for us as global citizens. So I do think that even though the film is very particular to India, particular to perhaps this little village, it still speaks, I think, the language of our shared hopes for women and progress.
Absolutely, because Laapata Ladies tackles complex social issues. How do you think cinema can influence social change? Because this one, your cinema, certainly generated the right conversations.
But I think when cinema is in fact authentic and it touches a chord in people, it can open a window of thought, it can open up conversations that will change perspectives, I feel, even when the subjects are quite difficult to address. Especially when you use a tool like comedy, it sort of softens the edges of any prickly conversations. So I do think cinema has that ability to speak to different kinds of problems in a much more entertaining or more, kind of bringing people together way.
Would you also say that because the movie is funny, witty, quirky, entertaining, but at the same time, it is very, very empowering because it has the ability for ensuring that the gender discourse or the complex themes of identity and community are presented in the most realistic manner?
I do think that comedy has that ability to disarm people, to speak about things that could otherwise be uncomfortable conversations, and speak across lines that divide people. And that was certainly the attempt here, to take what could be quite commonplace problems, things that we've forgotten even could be issues, and present them in a fresher, more funny vein so that they spark conversation again.